morning everybody. So today we are in the lovely Hunua Ranges and Hunua Ranges Regional Park. Well, why did I have to point that out? Who knows? But anyway, today we are going to be running a big portion of, well, I'll be running in 2 months time. So there's about a 30k loop that I mapped out and we are going to go give that a go. We're going to see how we're going, and there is a shortcut back if I decide not to do the whole loop, which is fine. This week's been a very slow week in terms of training. On Monday I did a 10k run with Catherine, and that was pretty good. Good sort of agility, and then during the week I was just trying to catch up on sleep and rest and recovery, and I think that's equally as important as training. So today is going to be the day that we get in some serious training, and while I chat to you, I'm going to get my shoes on. Whee! We've started the Hunua run now. I was almost about to say the hillbilly, but no, we're probably not even going to do half of that today. But I ran the first 100 meters and forgot my sun hat, so I had to run back. I was really admiring this road. As a person who is quite passionate about unsealed roads and actually looks after them as part of my job, this road has a good crossfall, good shape, and well bound up. Like, recently been graded, obviously, not much corrugations given this time of year being quite dry, but it looks like a whole lot of 20, which is bounded up really nice with a lot of 40, so looks like some time ago they've done some heavy metal build-ups and given it good shape. So whoever maintains the roads out in Hunua, good job if you're watching this. And good grade, but plenty of good cutouts and culverts. Anyway, enough about roads, we're about to run. What's going on here? Just gonna look at the dragonfly. How cool is that dragonfly? Oh, my glasses are fogged up. It is so hot and humid here. 10 o'clock. Wow. This run is going to be something. And like, I haven't even got to hills yet. I'm just still on the road for the last like 4k. So I've just made it to Mangatangi Hill Road, and this road has a 12% incline, which is going to be insane. So because it's 12% incline, I'm going to take these glasses off so they don't foam up or don't heat up and fog up. Thanks to my head. I'm going to go well under 30 k's. It's actually been 30 minutes now, and I've got 12% climb. So for the past 19 minutes I've been going up this 12% incline. So it's been over a k and a half, and it's still going. I had 80 meters of elevation gain before, and I've now, so I've done 200 meters in the last 19 minutes. The views are starting to get pretty cool. I bet they're going to be pretty cool up here. I did manage to get some reception, so I thought I'd message some people and let them know where I am. So yeah, I think it's going to be difficult to do a live track on my watch while I do this, because there's not much reception. So I was thinking about that, for people to be able to watch me live, but I think the best thing as well is that my battery will end up like dying a lot faster on live. So at least by not doing the live, my battery on my watch will last a hell of a lot longer, and hopefully the entire race. Puka track is the one that I'll be on, but we'll just check New Zealand topo maps, which is a very good app to have if you are out in New Zealand, because you can download it offline and see exactly where you are. And yeah, this is the track I'm going to. I could, if I wanted to, I could carry on this track here, or the road, and I would end up coming down to the water intake. I don't know what the name of the lake is. Alright, so we've made it to the top of this 12% incline. The actual track though that I'll be running comes out where this yellow sign is behind me, and then across the road and down the hill, so I won't be coming up this road in the ultra marathon, but at least like I've cut off a big portion of my run, and now we're going back into the bush down Puka Puka track, and this is going to take to Pigot's campground in 4.5 hours if you're hiking it, but I don't know how long it's going to take me, to be honest. Quite a while, I'd assume. So now the poles have come out because it's a steep incline, and it is very goat tracky. So this is what I was kind of expecting, but I kind of wasn't expecting it this bad. So it's good that I've come and actually tried it out and know what to train for. And the other thing too is, I reckon like on the day or the day before, they're probably going to go through and clear a lot of this vegetation, because like you're bush bashing quite a bit of this. And there's a lot of sticks to jump over and things like that, and I think like they'll probably obviously for an event they'll go around and clean up the track, but who knows, just got to prepare for anything, right? First ever ultra marathon coming up in March, and I am excited for it. So just be mindful when you run this Hunua track that there's trees like this that hang low, and I just whacked my head, my dome right there. Wow, okay, I'm going to monitor my head conditions as I carry on, because I hit that pretty hard, and a little bit spaced out, I'm not going to lie. Wow, that was a solid whack. I heard the doo-doo, and my brain just shook. Wowzers. Alright, don't hit your head, guys. Watch out for overheads, not just your feet. Wow. So I'm 8.3 k's in. It's been 1 hour and 18 minutes. And this bit on this track is it's definitely goat tracky, definitely challenging, but I got to the top of a hill. What I'm excited for is some lollies. A little bit muddy. I suppose I should put the GoPro away. I don't know how to record videos anymore. I found I'm kind of been slacking off a little bit. I don't know how to make them interesting, other than just being myself and record. I just don't have the time or the mental capacity to edit the videos, because my lifestyle has just been super busy. But after the Hunua Hillbilly, I have plenty of time because I won't be training. So I know as easy as or nice as it would be to sit down for a while, you do have to keep moving. Because, I mean, stopping for a little snack is fine, but otherwise you'll just be out here forever. So you need to keep moving, keep on your feet, and stay hydrated and well fed. It's been 2 hours and 6 minutes, and I've done 12.5 k's. And I've finally made it to some steps, which is awesome. I get nervous that I'm covering the microphone when I'm talking, so I hope I'm not and I sound great. But it's really hot, and I'm glad I'm under this canopy. But it looks like I'm going down onto a paved track now. We have just made it to Pigot's campsite and back on basically the track. So this is going to be one of the aid stations that I'll come to on the race. And I think there's going to be some potatoes here, which I'm looking forward to. I've done 14.5 k's now. It's been nice to run on the road because I've been able to make up some k's for the lost k's that I've had running through the bush. And soon I'll be back in the bush and I'll be running around, but I'm excited to get out of the sun also because the sun is baking. So this is the first good view that I've got, and I can see see the reservoir down there, and I've got to run all the way around the ridge here and back down here. Whew. Done 15k now in 2 hours and 30 minutes. Yeah, she's going to be challenging. Alright, I'm glad I got to witness this before doing it and kind of get a gauge on what the track's like, and I'm hoping it helps others that are training for the Hunua Hillbilly. So my ultimate goal was to basically show what it's like. Oh, there's raspberries here, blackberries. Ooh. So I have just come through the Puka Puka, came down here. I'm pretty sure I was meant to take the Rata Ridge, maybe not. I'm not sure, but I went through Pigots right here and carried up Ernie's, and the plan is to go back down Ernie's tracking around, but I'm not sure if in the ultra I'm going up, I haven't looked at it too much, upper Tart Free track, maybe. I need to look at this map, to be honest. Planning out, it's so different when you're in the bush, but if I'm going down that in the ultra, that's going to be quite a bit of a challenge, isn't it? I mean, that's 16k now, so by the time I do loop around, I think that probably will be like 30ish k's. So plus the other snaky bits. So, but anyway, there's a lot of tracks through here. Like, I mean, you can go all the way down to the Firth of Thames, in the East Coast Road. Like, there's so many tracks you can do down here with heaps of selections. But we're going Ernie's track. My knee's I'm feeling a little bit of a niggle on my knee, to be honest, which is a little bit of a concern, but I think it's just the track, and I have been pushing quite hard through it. So I'm going to be interesting to know, like, the time that I did through these sections that are in the ultramarathon, and see how well I'm doing for time, so I know when I do the race whether I have to push harder or I can slow down. Wow, you really feel the heat when you come out of like the canopy of the trees. It is a scorcher of a day. It is really, really hot, and I've done 16.9 in 3 hours. Whew. Done just over 1,000 meters of elevation. I can see water down there, and I really, really want to swim, but that's not happening for a while. And let's get back under the canopy of the tree, because even though I put sunscreen on, I feel like I am still cooking. That's New Zealand climate for you. Whew. So I've made it to a bit of a viewpoint here, which is stunning. The cicadas are loud again, just like the other weekend when I ran the Tarawera. And yeah, my knee is feeling a bit niggly, so I definitely need to maybe do some knee strengthening this week, I think. Focus on strength training. And maybe not going as hard, maybe doing a bit more like easy runs and keeping the consistency up. But I've got sweat in my eye, which is why I am currently in pain. But I'm going to carry on walking. I've done 17.8 k's in 3 hours and 12 minutes. Whew. Yeah, I'm definitely going for a swim when I get a chance on the way back. But this is beautiful though, beautiful scenery. Wow, just went through a bamboo forest in the middle of the Hunuas. Wow. I've just come to a river crossing, and whew, I'm contemplating taking me swim here, eh? It's not very deep though. I could sit down in it for a while and just like, the thing is like I'm done 18.7 k's. I still have to run wet, so that's the risk to take. Ooh, it feels good. So, I'm off the trail, I'm back on a road now, next to the lake. Whew. The sun is cooking, the heat definitely makes it challenging, and I just will do a snapshot. Done like half a marathon in about 3 hours 40 something, so hoping to get 22 k's, and I will, because it's only another 200 meters away from now in under 4 hours. So that's crazy that I'll run about a marathon, just over a marathon, in 8 hours when I do this race. That's nuts. So I hit my goal of 4 hours and 22.7 k's. So on the mark, but only just really would have made the first cut-off time. But I have done like 1200 meters of elevation gain. Yeah, 1200 meters of elevation gain, I was correct. And that's over 22, almost 23 k's in about 4 hours, so not bad. My legs are feeling a little bit sore now. I'm just taking the most of the shade while I can. And yeah. Made it back in 4 hours and 20 minutes, and I've done 25 k's, average pace of 10 minutes per kilometre. It was pretty meaty, to be honest. It was pretty tough work, but for those that have watched it, I thank you for watching, and it's been a great run. And now I'm going to go for a bit of a drive and try fill up with some well needed fuel after that. So it's good to see the trail and see what I'll be up against in a couple months. I started cramping in the last like 500 meters, so more salts and maybe some pickle juice.